I'm pissed off, man.
Folks, what's going on, folks? I think Tim's still a little upset from last down, but we got to move on. Tim's back again. Josh back. We're going to be talking about the Super Bowl prospects. Or what you guys think is going to happen. There's a Fury talk on Super Bowl. Again, the phone number is 718-313-5155. If you have any opinions, maybe anything we've talked about earlier today in the other two downs. If not, if you want to talk about the Super Bowl, please drop a line. The line is open. Take it back to you guys. Let's go.
Yeah. If you call, no Jimmy Garoppolo question. We tired of that. We done.
Sick of it.
Now, all right, we got the finally here. The Super Bowl is here finally. The Patriots, the Atlanta Falcons. Listen, I know everybody is going for Atlanta Falcons. 90% of everybody, even the team, even if you have a team not in the playoffs, you're going for the Atlanta Falcons. But Josh, here's the thing. The Atlanta Falcons is not going to win. I'm sorry. I had the New England Patriots beating the Atlanta Falcons. Wait for this.
What?
35-27. Excuse me, 30-27. 30-27. It will be a good matchup, scoring, but at the end of the day, we're talking about who's the mastermind. Bill Belichick. Don't you know that every new coach that has faced Bill Belichick for the first time in their career, only 3 coaches have won? Out of 40-something? That's a big stat. We're talking about the mastermind, Belichick. I understand Atlanta. When you look at Atlanta, they have Devontae Freeman, they have the Coleman, 2 stud running backs. Okay, yep. You got Julio Jones, who's limited with that toe injury. Very limited with that toe injury. But here's the thing: without Julio, nothing clicks. Nothing clicks. They got Taylor Gabriel. They got Sanu. Yes, they got things. But I like the Patriots defense. You got 2 of their corners, no names, and Mario Butler and Logan doing damage. We're talking about a team who traded away their best linebacker to the Browns and still doing it up with Hightower. Okay? Bill Belichick, he knows the scheme. On top of that, there was rumors saying that Shanahan lost his playbook for about 30 minutes. Gee, how did we see this before? So, listen.
Backpack.
I see Tom Brady, picking up his 4th trophy. His 4th trophy.
35-27, you said?
No, 30-27. I changed it. 30-27.
A field goal game. Is it gonna be one on the leg of Gostkowski? Just like a Vinatieri?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with it. All right.
Won the ball, waste the clock.
And then Tom Brady retires into the sunset, right?
Nah, he ain't retiring. He gonna say, hey, Charles, you got 5, I got 5 on it. You know what? I won 6.
Trying to do
go for 6-1.
Okay, trying to do the Jordan. All right, I feel you. Yeah, so what it's really going to come down to isn't Belichick and his defensive planning, because we already know he's going to be on the top of his game with that. You give Belichick 2 weeks of anything, God, 2 weeks of – you tell him 2 weeks I need a new rocket for NASA, it's done within like 5 days. So what it's going to come down to is the game planning by Dan Quinn and Richard Smith on the defensive side of the Falcons. We need to see if they're going to spruce up kind of like a NASCAR-esque package like the Giants did in the Super Bowl against the Patriots, kind of play a little mirror game. Mimic is the best, or mockery is the best form of flattery, and I think that's kind of what the NFL does. It's a copycat league. They're going to try to kind of scheme around that offensive line, find the weaknesses, and kind of penetrate that the holes to get to Brady any way they can. Blind side, his right side, right down the center. They're going to do anything they can. So I see a lot of Belichick planning with the tandems that they have in the backfield with James White, Deion Lewis, LeGarrette Blount. I think there's going to be a lot of quick dump offs, a lot of slots, a lot of West Coast offense type passing going on, because Brady's going to want to get rid of it fast. He doesn't want to get hit. We all know that once he's rattled, he starts to get into his own head of a whiny little baby that he gets. And, that's exactly what the Falcons are going to want to get. So the better that he gets it off, the faster he gets it off of his hands, the better that the Patriots are going to play and get into more of a rhythm and frustrate the Falcons defense, because they're not getting to him. So that's going to be the key, in my opinion, is using the backfield, using Hogan and Edelman as much as they can, and then catching Bennett on some, slants down the field when they're not really paying attention to the big guy. Now for the Falcons, that's the major question, is how did they use Freeman and Coleman? Obviously, they like to use Freeman because he's so elusive and he's so small. He's able just to squeeze by in between the tackles and get the yak that everyone wants with backs. But, oh, man, it's in the Super Bowl sense, we've always seen it. Never do you see a top offense really take out a top defense unless it was, the 99 Rams? So honestly, I really don't see the Falcons topping the Patriots. And you know how bad Tom Brady wants to be up there with his troll face when he has to see Roger Goodell kind of go up those steps ever so slowly with that trophy in his hand and try to say it with a straight face and not get all red in the cheeks, about congratulating him and being so sincere about everything. So I have the Patriots as well, and Tom Brady winning his 5th at the score of 34-24.
All right, listen. At least we know they're gonna win in the 30s.
Blank Tom Brady. Blank him.
Listen.
Sean, I'm not gonna follow this show anymore if you wear those type of F Tom Brady shirts.
Listen, Tom. Listen. The thing is this, man. And it's people look at the Falcons as a video game offense. It can hit you so many ways, but you know what? Yeah. I'm gonna use what everybody tells me about my Dallas Cowboys in the playoff: the experience. We're talking about Tom Brady's in the lights versus Matty Ice. No disrespect to Matty Ice, had a great year, but he's not consistent. Mm-hmm. Listen, look at his road games. When you lose against teams like the Eagles, it's not something where that really, wow. You understand what I'm saying? They're very streaky. They're about to mess up. Now, Julio Jones, yes, who can cover this man? But the thing is this. I'm pretty sure Belichick got schemes for this. And it's going to make Matty Ice go elsewhere. Devontae Freeman and Coleman, they really going to have to show up big. Vic Beasley on the defensive side of the ball, he is the one who is going to have to get to Tom Brady to disrupt. Because I'll tell you one thing. Once Tom Brady starts getting hit, this is when he starts battling. We all seen that. I give you a game of last year with the Philadelphia Eagles, and it was blitzing him, and he had no Elderman, he had no Gronkowski, and the way he was throwing that football when getting touched, he desired to get hit. Right. But you know what? The Falcons' defense ain't that strong. It's not that great, but they do have a pass rusher in Vic Beasley if he can get through. But in fact, Dion Lewis. The Patriots are undefeated with Dion Lewis. They have never lost a game with Dion Lewis, and that was something that was said on ESPN the other day. Like, wow, Dion Lewis and Dion Lewis is very dangerous. Yeah. So listen, it's gonna be a good game. I'm just thank God get it over with, so we can start with the combines and off season. Because Josh, me and you are sick to our stomachs with this playoff stuff. I know me and you both can't believe how the hell we lost, because I was looking at a Cowboys versus Giants in the for the at the conference game. I was really looking to that. Yeah, I really thought the Giants was going to beat the Green Bay Packers, but it ain't happened. So now unfortunately we got to watch the team that beat the Packers. Hey, listen, it is what it is. You gotta sit back, have a cold beer, and cry.
In April, that's always a good time. We'll have that in April. I'm sure we'll do our little draft show special again. Maybe we can get more of the committee on like we did last year. Coop, hopefully he's around, and maybe Lewis and Mikey.
You know, another thing too. You know what's? I just noticed that if the Patriots get a Super Bowl ring, will the headlines be the Houston Texans are trading a first round pick for the quarterback with a Super Bowl ring and Jimmy Garoppolo as a backup? That would be nice. But you know what's funny? Jimmy Garoppolo, don't get me wrong, I like him. He went to the same school as Tony Romo. Romo's records in college. He's basically has Tony Romo the same type of skills as Romo. The way he moves, the way he thinks is all compared to Tony Romo. The thing is just hasn't had too many games in him playing. But that's going to be very interesting going towards the offseason with the Patriots. Who do you predict for MVP?
You know, I kind of just wanted to be biased and just give it to Deion Lewis. Hopefully he has a good game. You know, he did have a multi-touchdown game. I think it was in the playoffs. He had 3 or something. Was it in the championship game or something like that? So that'd be amazing to see, you know, a young kid ball out from a small town area in the Albany area that I live in. So he'd get a lot of recognition around here, and that'd just be nice, you know, just to see the area blow up and support for him.
I'm going to give you mine. Ready for this? Chris Hogan.
Yeah, I honestly, he was one of mine along with Edelman. Yeah.
Chris Hogan to me is getting behind. Chris Hogan. Now, if the Falcons win, if Atlanta wins, I'm going to give it to Devontae Freeman.
You know what? I have a gut feeling that I don't even feel like Julio is going to have a touchdown. I feel like Butler and Chung are going to have him on lock, and Belichick will have some plan where McCourty and them will shadow him if over the top. And if Atlanta scores, I honestly see it only coming from Freeman, Coleman, either the two backs or honestly Gabriel. Yeah, Sanu, I don't even know if he'll score. I think they'll just have the main targets on lock, and they'll just make the others work for it.
Hey, listen, I completely agree with you because Logan and Butler are playing out of their mind, and we're talking about
Logan, right? Logan.
These two guys. Yeah, these two they're both free agents. All right. Never drafted. They both wasn't drafted in the first round. They were low key draft picks. Came out of nowhere. Belichick is like it's like he's Mary Poppins. He's the fairy godfather. What he does is he sprinkles this dust on you, and you become what he wants you to become. If he wants you to become a Pro Bowl player, you're gonna be a pro. You're gonna have a Pro Bowl year. You understand? And it works. We're talking about the same Butler who intercepted Seattle in the Super Bowl with that goal line play. Now he's playing great football. Logan's playing great football. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be overpaid in the offseason because I'm pretty sure the Patriots won't be signing them. They have more depth. They have more guys. It's like, my God, the Patriots it's like a college team. That you're the senior, you're the sophomore, the senior we're gonna let go, unless you're the guy. And let's not forget the free safety David McCourty, who's playing great football too. McCourty's playing very great football. Hightower, a middle linebacker. The defensive lineman Brown in that middle. Listen, I'm sorry, Maurice, our 2-minute warning brother from Fury. I'm sorry, brother, but Atlanta's not going to win this. Atlanta's not going to win this.
There was a Reddit article up a few days ago, and it was one of those, I believe, AMAs where you can ask one of the people that they host. And this time around, it happened to be Leonard Marshall. For a lot of the youngins watching, a lot of people don't realize Leonard Marshall was actually one of the defensive ends for the Giants back in their early 90s, late 80s. Yes, he was one that was responsible, I believe, for actually delivering that hit on Montana, if I'm not mistaken, that vicious hit in the back. So he was actually asked, I believe one of the Redditors asked Leonard Marshall kind of his testimonial on Belichick, or when he kind of realized, what did you think about Belichick when, during his time as a DC in New York. And I believe Leonard Marshall kind of explained how the one visionary point or the one moment that he had that kind of opened his eyes about Bill and his placement in the league and about his football genius overall was when they were facing the Bills in the Super Bowl, and Jim Kelly just had an arm. He just had a laser where he would just throw frozen rope throws all day all over the field. Right. So Belichick came up with a scheme with his players that you don't even hear about, as a normal scheme or even a coverage these days. It was a 2-4-5 coverage, basically forcing Kelly to, hand the ball off most of the time and work. He had to win the game by running the ball because they were shutting it down. Jim Kelly, he had nowhere to throw. Everything was contested. Every, slot position up the field, down the sideline, every seam pocket, everything was covered. And that was one of the things that, Leonard Marshall pointed out in his Reddit thing was that, once he came up with that and we seemed to just shut Jim Kelly down. It was like, wow, it was such an eye-opening, just a testament to his overall football genius. And we're talking back in we're talking 1990. And he's had how many years, just to grow off of football knowledge and experience and just know players and schemes and whatnot. And that's why I say what I say. I mean, I don't doubt that the Falcons might not even score above 20 when they've been the best offensive scoring league or team in the league all year. I would not be surprised if they score like 14 or less.
And not only that, you can't forget that how, not too long ago, I know Fogman is not here, the Philadelphia Eagles was a top offense too with McNabb. Okay, they had Westbrook, they had T.O. And T.O. went for $191.
Basket, Freddie Mitchell. They had a team.
Right.
They had a team.
They had a free agent team, and the thing is, they had a defense. Brady was still a pup, and Belichick still put him in the waste with the Rams. I mean, the greatest show on turf, the best offense team that we probably saw ever. The Patriots came on top. Now, another thing with Bill Belichick, again, this is what I like about coaches, where you sit and you learn. And you know what? Let me master my craft before I take up a big responsibility. When he had the Browns, okay, you was part of an organization that didn't like to build, you have to do much. You went with Bill. To me, Bill Parcells is my favorite coach all time, next to Jimmy Johnson. And you went there with him to the Patriots. Okay, you mastered your defensive craft. Once you did that, and you took over the Patriots, my God, you can win with anything. I look at Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. I put them over Michael Jordan and Phil Jackson. Why? Belichick could win without Tom Brady. Phil Jackson never could win without Michael Jordan.
Hey.
And that's scary. That's a scary thing.
Can't say it's a lie.
No, it's not. Jordan left. Phil had to wait till he comes back. But with Brady out these 4 games, now I remember us in Fury, we was picking all these games. Some of us says 0-4, 1-3. These guys went 3-1, and he won with two inexperienced quarterback. One was a rookie. This is Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick would have won 11 games if he had Brock Osweiler.
Listen, I love the way, what I love about Bill Belichick? I love the way he does his new conference. He's like this.
Dark Bill.
Dark Bill. He has the hoodie on, and you ask him a question. Like, Josh, ask me a question, Josh. Ask me any question. This is him.
Bill, how are you feeling this weekend leading up?
We just had a good practice and study some tape and I saw the Falcons offense, a couple of videos. They're very good. They're very good, but so we're just gonna prepare this week.
Bill, how do you feel about facing such a high-powered offense since your division is very lackluster in the offensive category?
You can't look at it like that. Every team is pretty good. It's it's what we try to minimize them of making big plays and things like that. Which my guys work very hard and they practice very hard and all that translates to big wins.
Yeah, it's true, man, and I think
words. Listen, he's cocky. The way he answered these questions is like, my God, he's not scared.
No,
he knows. Listen, he is the. Listen, that's Darth Vader. Brady is his apprentice. That's what it is. Okay. The commissioner is the Jedi. That's Yoda.
Dark City. Yeah, but we gotta
No,
wrap.
Dark City.
We gotta wrap
Yes, sir.
up, guys. It's a great show. We catch you guys after the Super Bowl. We may even have a special live. Well, watching. We can't show the actual game, but we keep you guys posted what we're going to do for the Super Bowl. I hope you guys have a good Super Bowl party. If you guys are available, having a party in New York City, let me know. I'll crash that and eat all your chicken wings and your celery sticks. But guys, great show. We catch you guys next week. We out.
Yes, sir.
And
Later, gang.
And Diet Coke too. You're gonna die. Diet Coke.
And blank Tom Brady. We out.
Peace. Garoppolo!